Hi, I'm Mark from Devon Honey Candles. Today I'm going to be putting some of my nucs into full-size boxes. These are cedar boxes. I've got some thorns and I've got the floors from Simon the Beekeeper, the frames from Maysmore and the foundation from AGS. So yeah, bit of a mix, and the roof's gravel trays. So yeah, let's get into it. Thanks again for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can always buy a jar of my honey from Devon Honey and Candles. Let's start with this hive. Might be a bit of tractor noise because there's a farmer mowing his field. Right, these look good. Looking pretty good in there. I've had to take out a couple of frames last week just to stop them swarming whilst I wait for my stuff to arrive. So first thing I'll do is I will take the box off, take the strap off, put the new box there, right way around. Right down here. Smoker. Right, I should be looking for a queen, but not too bad if I don't find one. So these are new frames, so this won't be drawn out, that one at all, nothing on there. I was hoping to get these in there and catch the end of the flow a bit so they draw it out, but it's only July the 3rd, but it does feel like the flow is slowing down. We have lots of clover and brambles left, but could do with a bit of rain. Right, no queen on that one. It's nice brood. These are quite nice buckfusty bees. I've got 2 queens turning up from Black Mountain Honey tomorrow, which I've made a couple of little walkaway splits yesterday. So hopefully they'll just be sort of nurse bees from fairly gentle hives. So it's going to be interesting. If they have started to make swarm cells, I mean, they've been in yesterday I made them, and today, and they're coming tomorrow. So they might start making swarm cells, I don't know. But hopefully, because they're mainly going to be nurse bees, because they all the flying bees would have gone home, they'll accept her, I hope. Well, there you go, see? I hope his queens look like mine. I'm really just after a bit more genetics. But that's a nice looking queen. I suspect when his queens arrive, they'll be quite small, because often queens are a bit small when they're young. So I won't hold that against him. As long as I can run around in shorts and t-shirts next summer around them, I'll be happy. Okay, right. And I do have a couple of frames of food. I'm not going to put that in them right now. I'll do that on the next inspection. Okay, so this box now will be cleaned up, and then it will be good to put one of my smaller mating nucs in. And hopefully they'll draw a bit of this out whilst the flow's still on, and then I'll have to feed them again after that, I suppose, get them up to weight for winter. There we go. And I'm going to mark that light brown queen, because that looks like a good queen. I just put a little bit of duct tape on. Sharpie, July the 3rd, light brown queen. Right, let's find another one. Okay, this looks like a good one as well. Trying to do this in time with the tractor, so when it's at the other end of the field. Not sure these are going to be as nice. Anything that's really bad, I'm still trying to requeen by the end of the year. Well, when I say the end of the year, I mean the end of the season. These look fairly buckfasty. This is a very wobbly frame here. Oh gosh, I hope there's something in here. Okay. Right, I just saw brood, so I'll carry on. It's heavy, lots and lots of honey, capped honey. Like I say, the flow has slowed down, but I've not taken my supers off on the 3rd of July. Can't turn some of these frames because they're so wobbly. So we see a queen on there. We've got a nice slab. Another nice slab of brood. A couple of play cups, nothing in it. Don't see the queen. No, don't see the queen there. Okay, in they go. Hope we've got a queen. Haven't seen any eggs yet either. I've got larvae. Don't see a queen. Can't see any eggs at the moment either. Lots of larvae. Okay, let's put this one in. I don't see any eggs in here. A couple of empty cells. Well, there's a single open cell there, queen cell. So that could be a supersedure. I shall leave that and just put them in as they are. Yes, just one cell. You see that one cell? Can't see a queen. Okay, well, I'm going to put that in. I will write queen cell on there. And then come back to this one. In a couple of weeks. I suspect it'll get some food before then though. Let me just look. Can I see a queen on here? Nope. Nope. So possibly they've superseded her. Okay, so that one's done, and I will write, there's a queen cell in there, a supersedure. July the 3rd, supersedure, cap, queen cell. Okay, let's look at these. I think these are going to be a little bit more defensive. I think these are slightly darker bees. Again, they might be getting requeened, so let's take them out of the way. Oh, they're pretty heavy. Put Put this here, open it up. Okay, so give them a bit of smoke. Take that super off. I'm using a few wooden pellets in my smoker at the moment, as well as cardboard. Seems to work quite well. Smells quite nice. Okay, well, we've got, see, these are much darker, these bees, if you look. These are from a fairly dark queen I bred last year, which I think, to be honest, was a mistake. I just bred some very defensive bees. Got eggs. We need to take all of these out. This one. Seems it's a double brood box. Lots of bees. See, very, very dark bees. Don't see her there, don't see her there. A little bit of brood, lots of stores. Don't see her there. We've got a cell there, but it's, you see, it's been eaten into. So you have a queen cell there that's been killed by the queen that's emerged first, I think. That's what that sort of hole is. And then they've got in there and edit out. I don't know how long ago that was. Oh, there, actually, there, look, green dot queen. So I haven't marked that queen this year. They've thought about making a queen and then maybe they've reconsidered. So one of the queens I bred last year, not a great one. I mean, all right, I suppose. She's still alive. Let's get the rest of these in. Stores. Some emerging brood. Lots of stores, lots of pollen. Another frame. Brood. Stores, pollen. Again, small amounts of brood. Some larvae. There we go. One more. Lots of pollen, a bit of larvae. Okay, well, we know the queen's down there, so that's good. Put this queen excluder on. Put this super on. Hopefully my mic will cut out some of the tractor approaching. A little bit of stores. Still dripping out, not as runny as it has been. I'm going to space each one of them out. My plan was to go on holiday at the end of July and then sort of do my honey harvest at, I don't know, sort of beginning of August, August the 5th, something like that. But I feel like I might have to extract before I go now, which is going to, you know, put a whole load of extra things you need to do. So hopefully we'll get some rain. I think it's going to rain tomorrow. I'm at a fair tomorrow selling honey at Dunsford's Fair in Devon. It'll have probably happened by the time this video is on there. So. Right, and as we know the queen's down there, we can just bounce all these bees in here. Empty the feeder. Not sure why the feeder's on there, I haven't fed them for ages. Just been left on there. Open up the little slits at the top, knock out the rest of the bees, and we're good. So let's get a lid on and leave these guys to it in their new home. Now, right, green dot queen and dark. July 3rd, green dot queen, dark. Look at this one, this one's queen right. Smoker. Okay, well I've got brood and larvae. I can see a couple of eggs. No queen. Yeah, well, some eggs, some larvae. I checked these all a couple of days ago, so it says on there the 30th of June, queen right, so expecting it to be queen right. Oh, there she is. You see her there? Just saw her on the bottom somewhere. There she is. Fairly nice looking queen. Medium brown with a couple of stripes. Well, I put these in just about 3 days ago, And it's I didn't have enough, so it's two like little offcuts, and they've already drawn that out that quickly. Some brood and some stores, and some brood there, and some stores. Fancy bees in, put a lid on, not going to give them a super, bit late for that. I might give them a super if they build up though in the next week or two, and the flow seems like it's continuing, which who knows. So what's the flow like where you live at the moment? Very interested. I hear in the southeast it's very dry. It's pretty dry here. Like the third brown queen. Okay, these say nice and light brown, and I made a split 3 days ago with these, but I'm still going to put them in a full size. There we go. There's pollen in there, some stores. Pollen and stores in there. So they've done well. I mean, that wasn't undrawn, they were already drawn out, but they look like they've been there for ages. Got eggs here. We see a queen. They're going to be low on broods, like there's a queen, and see a nice looking queen. Okay, look, that's a very nice looking queen. Yeah, happy with them. Some brood. Bit of a slab there, which is good. And some brood and stores. Right, bounce the bees in. And we're good. Light brown, nice queen. Okay, this one says green dot queen, nice-ish. So I have 3 different grades. I have nice, nice-ish, and mean. These have had a split. Oh, I need to put some more frames in there. Okay, this was undrawn a couple of days ago. Not a lot going on there, but they are drawing it out a bit. Drawing that out a little bit. Couple of days work. Don't see a queen. I can see larvae, I can see eggs. Should have a green dot on her. Nice slab of brood. Don't see her there. Let's hope she's on the last frame. Don't see her there. Lots of eggs. Don't see her there. Hopefully she's in the box. Let's have a look. Oh, well, I don't. Oh yes, I can see her in the box. There she is. Okay, got her. There she is in. Again, they're all going to get some sort of feed in the next couple of days. Not today. In my next video, which I'll actually be filming tomorrow, I'll be coming back out. I'll be doing the Black Mountain honey bees, and I will be putting some small mating nucs into 6-frame nucs after I've cleaned them a bit tonight. I made a split on June the 30th, and these are nice bees, so let's see what they're like. Can't see any eggs, lots of nectar and stores. Lots of eggs. Oh, there's a nice queen. Big old queen. Can you see her there? Can't see her. So yeah, nice queens. Not all of my bees are awful. I just, to be honest, I film the more problematic hives because they're a bit more interesting normally. I haven't filmed my production apiary for a while because it's just so much work. It's so hot there and 26 hives. It takes a long time if I'm filming them all too. And I don't want to just film myself walking around talking. Okay, good. But I will be going back there probably soon to do some filming. They're looking pretty good. There's loads of clover where they are and brambles and stuff. But like I said, it feels like it's slowing down. Some people reckon it's stopped entirely, the float where they are, which is worrying. It's a long time until the ivy. Okay. And I'll put light brown green dot queen, nice. Okay, my last hive, this one for now. Well, got a lot more nucs, but I've run out of boxes. This is all I could afford. So I'm poor. Some eggs, larvae. Well, lots of larvae, not many eggs. They are buzzing me a bit more, these bees. Lots of young emerging bees there, all in the middle. You see they're sort of slightly furry and a little bit squashed looking. Okay, well, we've got lots of eggs there and larvae. Not seeing the queen. Oh, there's the queen. Quite a nice looking queen actually. She's just hidden under that bit I was about to take out. So I won't take that out now. There she is. Come out the other side. Yeah, nice looking queen. Hopefully they'll be nice, this hive. Nice little slab. And another nice slab. Great, that's good. Bounce the bees in. June 3rd, light brown queen. Here's a little walkthrough of my home apiary. Lots of hives here because, you know, this is where I try to make my nucs for next year and a bit of breeding. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Give us a like and subscribe, that would be great. And please leave a comment. If you've got any tips for me, that'd be great. Thanks again for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can always buy a jar of my honey from Devon Honey and Candles. Catch you next time.